Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stacy with Plan on Charms. Today we are going to be doing a flip through of Courtney's journal. This is part of the Sisterhood of the Traveling Journal, and we are doing a millennial Y2K theme. So let's go through Courtney's. So first she has this dangle. So she said to add to the cover and charms or keychains to the dangle. And I'm not sure what she started off with and what Ariella has added to this, but on here, sorry, the ribbon's all tangled up. On here, there is all this different pretty ribbon. I love this, like, I guess it's kind of like a thicker eyelash trim that's like tinsely teal. It's so pretty. And then on here, there are like little dingles. So it says Millennium and Babes and Millennium Babes Edition, and then Sisterhood of the Traveling Journal, and there is a little smiley face, and then I don't know if like when this broke or if it came broke, but I went ahead and added in this purple clip here to keep it together. It's really sturdy. And then I did the lizard bead. I didn't have enough of the same color beads, so I kind of did like this little ombre effect with it. So yeah, that is what I added to there. And then there's this keychain, Too Legit to Quit. I don't know who added that, but I just have everything clipped to the paper clip to slide right on there. It does have a hard time staying, but it's there and it at least keeps it contained. And then she also said to add to the front and back cover. So she did this here. It says Courtney, so cute with the beads. I added this C here, and then on the back I added this smiley face. So I did those, and I absolutely love this. As if. Like, I love Clueless, so love that. Okay. Let's go ahead and get in here. So she's got Sisterhood of the Traveling Journal, Millennium Babes Edition. So basically the same thing that she's got on the little dangle charms. And then just this collage. Oh my gosh, I couldn't think of the word collage. This sticker collage here. And then a pocket that she has some notes and a check-in page. And then this is her About Me card. So she has, it's two-sided. So one of the sides has the past and the other one is present. And then her little flip out here of things that she likes. And then here we have MTV's TRL. So Totally Request Live with Carson Daly. So what songs were on repeat? I added Counting Crows, Mr. Jones, No Doubt, Just a Girl, Van Morrison, Brown Eyed Girl, and Bush, Glycerine. And I just realized I put a Y instead of a D on there, so I'll fix that. And then she's got hers here, so Courtney's, and then on the tip out part, Ariella has hers. And then here, your signature scent. So of course, let's see if I can push this up here. Of course, I had to add cucumber melon, and I had to dig deep on Google to find images from the 90s. Most of them were all more modern. So yeah, had to find that. But I always had cucumber melon, and still when they release it for their flashback sales and stuff at Bath and Body Works, I always have to stock up. Sorry, I had to get a drink of my coffee. It's early in the morning still. It's like 7:30. So yeah, needed my coffee. And then 2001, Cue the Awkward Slow Dance. What's the song? I added I Knew I Loved You by Savage Garden. That is actually mine and my husband's song. And then Crash Into Me from Dave Matthews Band. So I added those. And then we have Blue. And I added, let's see, the tail here, mermaid tail or whale's tail, whatever you want to call it, but I say it's a mermaid's tail. I added this laugh, this washi strip, and Making Time for Waves. I've been doing mermaids in my planner as well as a mermaid craft, and so of course I had to, find blue mermaid stuff. And then this is Christina Aguilera's If a Genie in a Bottle. So it says, if a genie granted you one wish in the Y2K era, what would it be? And I put to have Cher's closet and clothes from Clueless. Because, I mean, come on. Her wardrobe. Okay, so now we have How Bizarre. So add all the bizarre things. So I added, let's see, this one, cat drinking strawberry lemonade, the mouth. I think that's it. I'm trying to remember now because I've been working on this for the last couple of weeks, so some of it is harder to remember. And then it says, you're at the mall, what's in your shopping bag? So I added some clothes here, of course, some cargo pants and some board shorts, and then Union Bay and Roxy t-shirts, some lip smackers, and Bon Bon's nail polish. And then she's got a little flip out here. And I think I'm gonna add some tape here to kind of help that spine. Her journal is so thick and chunky that it is kind of falling apart in some spots. So we do our best to help each other out to make sure it's, staying together. And then this one is decorate the skateboard. So I added the space out and the planet here. And then we've got It's Brittany. And I don't want to say that just in case there are little ears watching or listening. So I added these two pictures of Brittany. So funny thing, Britney Spears is 2 days older than me. So basically, when she was in that late 90s, early 2000s, that's the same age that I was. So yeah, that's why I added those ones. And then this is kind of a fun one. I haven't seen this in any journals, but you scratch off one of these boxes here or circles, and you complete the page. So I did American Pie, which I always forget about that movie, but it was one of my faves. So we've got Save the Last Dance here, which is a great one. And then, of course, Mean Girls. So that one's here with some flip outs. And because her journal was already getting so thick, I went ahead and did my page on Canva and then just printed it out and cut it to size. That way, it's a little less bulk. So I'm trying to do my part the best of my ability to keep things in there. And then she's got all of the other girls' names listed in here to put their page. And then this was a cute one too. So it's Unwell from Matchbox 20, and she's got the lyrics written out here. And then Take One says you've survived 100% of your worst days. So it's just like you are kind, brave, smart, helpful, grateful, enough, strong, unique, and loved. So I thought that was kind of cute. So I already took mine and have it in my planner. And then the next page here, we've got all the little things. So if you haven't already noticed, each one of her pages are like a song or artist, and I think that's really cool too. So let's see, all the small things. I added these two here, the lips, the cell phone, the cassette. I think I added this You Suck. Yeah, I think that's what I added. Okay, and then we've got Stunt Time, and this is from the show and the movie, and I guess she got to meet Steve-O, but you add what happens next. So you've got the stunt here. I did not add to this page. I didn't know what to add. If I think of something before I ship it off, then I'll add it. If not, I mean, it is what it is. And then we've got what is something you're really good at? And I put a loyal friend, crafting with my Cricut, and backing into parking spaces. So it's kind of a joke. My bestie always kind of teases in a fun way of me always backing into parking spaces, because I do. I always back up, and it's just so much easier to back up at the beginning, and then you're forward to pull out of the parking space. So I back up in my garage, my driveway, other people's driveways, whatever. I just always back up. Sorry, I needed some more coffee. And then this one's fun. It's add your away message. So you've got the little AOL boxes here, and I put in here BRB or maybe not. I just thought that was fun. And then it says, hey, now you're an all-star. So add all the stars. And I actually came across this sticker page, so I went ahead and just added the whole page, and people can either pull off of that to put stars in or just leave it there for Courtney when she gets her journal back. But yeah, I just figured I would share. And this is a fun, flippy, interactive, multiple pages. So these ones here, you've got kind of the brick wall, and it says graffiti me up. I just added the heart. I didn't know what else to add. I'm not very good with lettering and fun things. Like this dream is really fun. But yeah, so I just added a heart. Again, if I think of anything else, I'll add it in before I ship it off. And then it's got a lot of pages here. I don't know, I'm gonna kind of scoot it over here. So we've got Eminem here. So his song, you know, Slim Shady. So got Hello, My Name Is. And so I put mine. And then we've got Intrusive Thoughts here. And then in this envelope, let's see, I think everyone's is tucked behind. I don't want to read all of this because, you know, we've got more personal things, but it's write a short note you'd never actually sent. A rant, vent, confess, or hype yourself. So I thought that was kind of fun. So I did put in there. And then over here, we've got rap battles. So continue the lyrics there. And then you've got a notebook here where you can just, you know, write like no one is reading. So there's that. And then under this flap, we've got a hidden track. So write something no one would expect from you. And of course, I'm not going to open that because, again, it's got some personal stuff. And then over here, we've got mic drop moments. So times you've proved everyone wrong. So I put on here going to college at 43 because I did go back to school. So I started college classes last January when I was 43. So yeah. And then we've got, now it's time to add your vibe, like it's your MySpace page. And I just kind of added to the glitter and some more hearts. So I didn't know what else to add there. It was just very basic, but I also didn't want to ruin anyone else's vibe there. So yeah, I just kind of added to what was already there. And then we've got add all the sweets for our picnic. So I added these 3 here. This page is, this like scrapbook paper is fun with the ants in the picnic basket. I'm going to grab some more water or coffee. There's water in it. Okay. Now we've got a color. It says let's color together. So it's a page here and everyone just kind of adds in coloring. So that was fun. And I'm trying not to miss any pages. She's got pages glued together to kind of help reinforce, but also there's a lot of hidden pages. Okay, so then we've got a trinket shelf here. So I added these 2 trinkets. So the balloon dog and the camera. And then we've got Ariella's page here. And then pick an iPod and add your top songs. So here's my iPod. And I've got some songs here. So big ones that came to mind was Fast Car by Tracy Chapman. I do like the remake, but the original Fast Car, love it. And it was on repeat all the time. December from Collective Soul, Mr. Jones, Counting Crows, The Unforgiven 2 from Metallica, 1979 by the Smashing Pumpkins, Come As You Are from Nirvana, Wonderwall from Oasis, and Californication from Red Hot Chili Peppers. That was a mouthful. Okay, so then we've got my About Me page here. So I added this locker because, you know, lockers are fun and just kind of add to it, especially because I graduated in 1999. So I feel like, you know, high school locker during this whole Y2K era. But I added some pictures of me and about me part, and then all kinds of things that I love. So of course, some sunflowers. I am a planner girl. I love roller skates and books. I haven't been on roller skates in a good 25 years, but I would love to get back on them. Yeah. And then I added this page here, who was your Y2K crush? Mine was Andrew Keegan, and yeah. So this has got just a collage of pictures from then and now. And then all the way towards the back here, we've got a class of Y2K. So I added this picture here. This was my senior year. So it says to put a Y2K or draw a picture of yourself. And so that is my picture from either 98 or 99 with my husband. Well, he was my boyfriend then, husband now. So I added that. And then it says sign the yearbook. And then she did these ATC cards. And I did already grab one out, but it just has some fun quotes on it. And let's see, I don't know if I've got mine sitting right here. I probably do, but I grabbed the one that was from 10 Things I Hate About You, because that is one of my favorite movies from that era. And then we've got swap time, so stickers and junk. So I added a bunch in here. I took some, and yeah, and then there's the back. Got the spine, but check out how chunky this is. And I mean, I'm only the third person to have it, so it still has a ways to go. I think we've got 5 more girls to add to it. So yeah, this thing is going to be chunky, but I need to go back in here and fix the spine in that one part, if I can find it. So I will get that fixed before sending it off. But I hope you enjoyed this flip through of the Sisterhood of the Traveling Journal. And stay tuned, because I will have, let's see, 5 more plus when I get mine back. And that will be so much fun. So thanks for stopping by, and I will see you next time. Bye, friends.